For a minute, I didn't think we was going to be doing this recording today, to be honest.
I didn't either. I didn't think
I,
so either, based off what was going on. So
yeah, quite a
yeah.
bit of things, just,
Hmm.
you know, that and, with the birthday going on. And then on top of that, me with this toothache. And um, I didn't mention it, and I had forgot to mention it that I also did have an earache in unison on Monday.
Oh man, that's not good.
Yeah,
That ain't good at all.
that was why I was wearing, uh,
Cotton.
yeah, I'm still wearing it now just as a precautionary.
Hmm.
Um, I didn't think we'd be doing this podcast today, to be honest, Daryl. I just did not think we was going to be doing this.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because I was supposed to have gotten up this morning,
Mhm.
but the problem was I started suffering a big headache,
And you didn't
and it
tell
was
me
big.
that?
Yeah, I forgot to mention it. I had a pretty big headache this morning, and it went down when I took an Excedrin.
Hmm.
It went away maybe in about 10 minutes. It went away, and I actually didn't start doing anything until probably about around noon, 11 or noon. It was somewhere in between there,
Hmm.
because bro, that that was back to the migraine days. It was like
Yeah, yeah,
I felt that, and the bad thing is that I had drank water,
right,
2 bottles before bed.
right.
And when I went, and then when I get up early in the morning to like either 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I would usually go and pee and stuff, and I could go back to sleep. But I didn't have to get up at all. But 6 o'clock went off, and boom, 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 boom,
Boom, boom.
boom, 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 and I'm like, uh, I am not getting up right now. Ain't no way in hell that I'm going bed at 6 o'clock in the morning. No, ain't no way. I'm not doing it. So eventually, eventually, I got up at about 10 to kind of, well, actually, I got up by around 10 or so, but I didn't eat or take any, Excedrin till probably about 1 o'clock.
Right.
And it went away in about 10 minutes.
Hmm.
So I'm okay for the most part now.
Yeah. Because I didn't know all of that part. So
Yeah, I forgot to
that
mention it,
that would have been, more problems into itself with
bro.
with that right there.
Yeah, I was able to finish the rest of the edits that I needed to finish, and
Right, right.
next thing I'm like, now that this migraine that went away, I got sleepy.
Yeah, because that was one of the things that was kind of holding me back
Yeah,
the
yeah.
last few days. Trying to just get some of those extra pieces of work done, making sure that some
Hmm.
of the edits were done, making sure that the
Absolutely.
videos were done, and making sure that this was done, making sure that was done.
Yeah.
And I struggled to even do that, especially over the weekend, because that's when it really hit me the worst.
Right.
And it was one of those things where it was like it was either that I try to push myself through it or let it beat me down. And I kind of did both per se.
And it's funny because if I had that toothache, I'd have been in bed. I don't understand how you can sit in that chair and just watch TV. I can't do it. I'd have been in bed. I can't do it. You're just sitting there watching TV like ain't nothing happening.
Girl, let me explain something to you.
Man, you ain't got to explain shit to me, man. You ain't got to explain shit to me. Hell,
I,
I,
I actually do because you get
I don't get, I don't get it. You would never catch me sitting there watching TV on my chair. That's a hell no. I'd have been up there in bed crying and moaning and groaning, being cranky. Nah, dude. You just sitting there with cotton in your ear and watching TV.
Oh shit.
Lord have mercy.
Oh shoot. Oh gosh. Okay, let me. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh man, that was funny. Let me see if I can explain this real quick. Let
If
me
you can, I really don't want to hear it, but I guess I have no choice.
you have no choice because you're gonna learn something from this when I tell you this.
Not from this cranky bastard. Mm-mm. No, sir. I ain't learning shit from this one.
Yeah, you will.
Okay, go
Yeah, you
ahead.
will.
Go
Yeah, you
ahead.
will. Here's the reality. I was in bed. Just did it sporadically. Oh, I was in bed. Don't let that fool you. I was in bed majority of Saturday. I was in bed. I just had to sporadically do it. You had those.
Wow.
I had those moments where it was like, okay, I did good.
Mhm.
My tooth wasn't hurting as bad, but then there was those moments when my tooth hurt. It hurt. So instead of getting into the bed, some of those times I did go and try to flush out and you know
Right.
do what was necessary to make sure
Mhm.
that everything was okay.
Right.
But I for Saturday I was in bed sporadically, not a lot,
Yeah.
just sporadically.
Mhm.
Sunday I wasn't in bed. Let me take that back. Late Sunday I was in bed, and of course Monday and today, kind of really just you know I didn't have a choice in the matter, and I had
Oh
to
yeah, I get it.
stay awake. But yeah, I was in bed. I was just in bed
Mhm.
sporadically because I when I was talking to one of my fellow employees, he said the same thing. I was in bed all day Saturday. He was in bed all day Saturday. He said he couldn't do
Yeah.
nothing.
See, I stand corrected because that's what happens when Aaliyah gets all of your attention. I
Yeah,
wasn't even in your room half of the time. So
exactly. Because normally you are, and you
yeah.
would have seen that.
Hmm.
You would have seen that had Aaliyah not been around. You would have
Right.
seen that because I
Hmm.
was like I said, I was in bed sporadically.
Yeah.
I was in bed
Yeah.
sporadically.
No doubt.
It was just a little bit of
Mm-hmm.
here and there, hit and miss, etc.
Wow. Mm.
But here we are. Here where we stand at now.
Right.
We're still doing this podcast.
Still
I
doing this
still got the
podcast.
still got the toothache, but it's not as it's nowhere near as bad as it was uh Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah,
It's a
just
lot better.
small pain here, small
Yep,
pain there, a little bit
exactly
of
that.
throbbing, but not too
Yes,
much.
exactly that.
You're
It's
on the
something.
back end of this, so
Yes, yes, very much so. Taking the antibiotics now, letting that work, um, making sure that I, do what I need to do before
right,
bed, etc.
right.
But I will say this: I am going to bed early.
You
I
hear
will
me,
say that
bro, bro?
I'm going to bed early. Because when I got up this morning, my body said no, go back to sleep till 8, but it couldn't. Because I had to force it to get up. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bed early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I need to try to get my ass up at 6 like I'm supposed to, and didn't. So
Well,
I'm going to
things
try to do
happen.
it. Mm-hmm.
Things happen, Durham. Things happen.
It's a challenge.
No
It
doubt.
ain't these things happen. It's a challenge.
Well, sometimes it do happen.
No, you're
Sometimes
right.
these
It
things
do,
happen.
but it do. But for me, it's a challenge more than anything. It's just
Yeah.
a challenge.
Right. Right.
But things do happen.
Right. Absolutely. But here we are. Here's where we stand. We're doing this podcast.
Mm-hmm.